Hello everyone, KuroBlitz here, and welcome back to another video. So today a new Pokemon anime preview dropped out and I'm here to do an analysis in regards to the video, to the news, my personal breakdown and theories and whatever more. I'm just going to show the video, not going to have any audio to not have copyright strikes and whatever more. So yeah guys, they dropped the bomb. Jun Owada, the new director, Jun Owada is literally delivering. This is just amazing, guys. So let's do the breakdown analysis, theorizing of this video. And of course that I really want to know your ideas and opinions in the comments down below, so make sure to leave those as well. So yeah guys, let's start off with with the actual video. So we see this kind of airship craft, so it's going to be important later on. So yeah, we see this. And well, we see Ash and we see Go sporting the expedition outfit of the Crown Tundra, which looks nice on him. So we are actually going to the Crown Tundra, and I love the idea that they are going to the Crown Tundra without the need for Lily to call them. So Lily will have her own story without Ash having to aid her and Gladion in their family affairs. And the anime doing the Crown Tundra now and saving the Isle of Armor for the future, it leaves more for the character development of not Ash mastering Gigantamax with Mustard, but also with Leon potentially finishing his training. So saving the character of Leon and potentially Hop, because in the games Hop is in the Isle of Armor. So yeah, maybe I don't think we are going to see Sonia like in the games, or the Musketeers or whatever. But I'll save that for later. So yeah, we do see the character of Go, see Pikachu, Pokeball being frozen, whatever. And this is actually, this is actually interesting because, I'm sorry. So we have the Pokeball. Okay, so it seems like Ash and Go are having some kind of conflict, which I do appreciate because, Journeys is lacking character conflict, at least to me. Ash is letting the world call the shots for him. He feels very a reactive character. I want character conflict because it makes the character shine more. If everything is just sunshine and rainbows like it was in Alola, I don't know, it feels odd for Ash to have to deal in such a way. But it's interesting, and it's the same place where Scorbunny evolved into Reboot, so let's see how that will be handled out. And we do see what it looks like the body part of Blastoise to some extent. So well, we have Gary, but whatever, and because of that, yeah, guys, we are going back to the waterfall where Mew saved baby Kangaskhan, so basically the place where Pikachu was as a child, as a Pichu. And we see Gary with Electivire, we see Go and Cinderace and Grookey, but we see Ash's Infernape! We see Ash's Infernape and Moltres. So here's the thing, we didn't have Zapdos in the power plant, in the Route 10 power plant, so this is not Victory Road. This is in the ranch of Oak's lab, so maybe this Moltres is actually Mew in disguise, but the idea that Infernape is going to slay a legend, maybe like Pikachu, Sceptile and Charizard, that he's going to live to Talonflame's potential, maybe. It's amazing. And Infernape to promote the Sinnoh games, it's great. And Infernape, helping Cinderace, because maybe with Blaze, Go will try to trigger Blaze for Cinderace as well, and Gary being there will make Go realize that your Cinderace doesn't have Blaze, it has the Libero ability. That's why the fire moves weren't as strong when he was a Scorbunny, because Cinderace, it's all types at once. Maybe that's why Mew has such an interest in Go, because of his starter, while Grookey seeing Infernape, well, monkey see, monkey do, right? So yeah. But yeah, I love this, I actually love this. And now we have, the Flababy, they are not the white flower ones. And we have this tornado, it seems like, the colors, they seem like Dynamax energy, but I think this is the Dragon Dance of Dragonite, but it's really buffed right now, if so. Because we see this Cyclone, maybe it's like, you know, a dark fog for a legendary to appear, like how Lugia in the raid battles, but it's not as dark as it was back in the day, but we'll have to wait and see for what it will actually happen. And now this. Wait a minute. There you go. Opelucid Gym Battle, where Ash got robbed of battling Drayden and Iris. And now Dragon Claw, Dragonite of Ash against Thunder Punch, Dragonite of Iris. We are going to get the mirror match of the century. Please have Iris's champion team if possible. Please, 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 please. Please, 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 please. But yeah, this looks amazing, guys. And from the looks of it, like Ash's Dragonite, it's more tired out than Iris. And that will lead to the future where, wait a minute, so they are here, they're talking about Project Mew, and again they are repeating Ash's goal, and also Go's goal, right? And the Pokemon in the Pokédex, there are no new ones, because they don't want to spoil. So Go will not capture any more Kanto Pokemon, at least, well, right. So we have Mew, etc, etc. The next adventure begins, and we see, you know, Flabébé on the top of Go's head. Wait a minute, the white flower one. So she lost her flower. Maybe we'll see, you know, another Bonnie situation. We have to find another fairy flower, but the white ones are the most rare. So I guess that we'll have to wait and see. And maybe this is a prequel, but because Grookey is here, it cannot be a prequel because Grookey was not with Go when Flabébé was caught. So this will be a situation where maybe we'll see Go get a Floette or a Florges, but we'll see. And Go has a book as they go to Oak's laboratory. Poor Tracy. Like, poor Tracy. We saw Delia in episode 30, but poor Tracy, man. And we see no Mew, and these characters, you know, they are hunting Mew to some extent, but I hope that it's for good means, but I'm suspicious of this. So we have this character, her name is Asahi, which means morning sun, and they are part of the Project Mew. She'll be the one to explain what Project Mew is, like they are searching for recruits, and yeah, like, you know, Oak now has some great tech. Like, Oak, look at that, you know, sonar and radar stuff. Like, Oak has some great tech now. And now they have this, you know, helicarrier and whatever, like, you know, this aircraft, which reminds me of Hunter J, and that's why I'm worried, because Sinnoh remakes, and maybe they want to bring back an old plot, like, you know, the successors of J or something. I hope not. So we have, you know, they are going to the Crown Tundra, so we are going the DLC route before. But here's the kicker, like, maybe Ash will go to Freezington, right? Or maybe they, because, like, I love how Pikachu and Grookey are in the hoodies, but maybe this is not the Crown Tundra. Maybe this is you know, like, maybe this is not Freezington. Maybe they are actually in Sinnoh, but they are using the Crown Tundra, like, the outfits. They can bamboozle us. They can bamboozle us if they want to. And, you know, we have Gary, like, you know, Gary with Heart Gold and Soul Silver outfit, and I do enjoy the fact that, you know, he has a purple backpack, like the pants from Fire Red and Leaf Green, so he's still, and the shirt from the original series. So Shigeru, my man, he still sports the purple colors. Indigo Champion, maybe, let's see. Like, we have Regice, right? And this guy has an Urshifu, and that's the thing, like, this is the thing that I want to talk about. So this Urshifu single strikes the guy, and this character Tsurugi, and Tsurugi means sword. And this guy basically says to Ash, if it wasn't for me and my interference, you and both of your Pokemon would be dead. And I like the idea that, you know, maybe Tsurugi and Asahi, they are explorers trying to hunt for Mew, and he has the single strike Urshifu. Maybe Asahi has the rapid strike style, you know, the blue water one. I think they're going to be great additions, because let's face it, Tobias was the wound, but Ash and Go with Melmetal and Suicune, they kind of cushioned the whole ordeal of people having legendaries, because these guys have Urshifu. So this is going to be the thing, you know, Project Mew Like, I think that we're going to do is we have Iris, we have Flabebe, maybe we have, you know, another episode, like another 2-in-1 that I'll talk about in the future, and after that next 2-in-1 we're going to have the project Mew, because it's going to be in the summer, hopefully, because we don't have movie 24, so the anime has to compensate the lack of movie 24, and having an arc that it's a prequel to the actual plot of the Isle of Armor and Crown Tundra. It works for them to sell merchandise earlier, and it serves for people to get hyped for the future, and save characters like Hop, Bede, Marnie, Avery, Clara, and Peonia for when they actually matter. But I have my concerns. Because Best Wishes we had Trip, Cameron, and Virgil instead of Sharon, Yu, and Benga, so they were completely replaced. The X and Y, they had a mix of original from games and also the originals and the ones from the games. The ones from the games were introduced very early on, and realistically they didn't do much. With Sun and Moon, Hao and Guzma, they were postponed very late and they didn't do much with their own characters. So I am kind of worried that these OCs will take, you know, the spot from the other ones. However, if Journeys is actually 4 years long, maybe they will show more of the Galar rivals in year 3, like what they did with Barry in the middle of Diamond and Pearl. Because there is no point of introducing rivals if they are not in Galar. Like, it's just the checklist aspect all over again. But Tsurugi, Sword, and Asahi, Morning Sun. So, like, you know, because Ash had the Sun legendary Solgaleo and the Sword legendary Zacian, so it makes sense. These characters, they don't have Dynamax bands. That's the thing, they don't have Dynamax bands. So I don't think they are going to be part of raids, or if they do, like, Ash and Go will have to take the lead of the Gigantamax role of the raids. We'll have to wait and see if we are going to meet the new Regis, that I don't know. Maybe they are saving the Regis and the birds and the steeds and Calyrex for the actual Crown Tundra arc. This feels more like a DLC prequel, like, get the merch out of there because they have the Urshifu here, so they can basically have a linchpin for the merchandise. And the character of Asahi, meaning Morning Sun, like, I love the idea that Asahi will be the character to explain the existence of Munium Z, the Z crystal that creates the Genesis supernova attack. Because we do need to see Munium Z. And you know, with Gigantamax and whatever, hopefully we'll get something about G-Max Melmetal or something. We'll see. But yeah, like this guy says, if it wasn't for me, you and your Pokemon would be dead, so the stakes are high, there is drama, that's what Journeys was lacking, actual conflict, and we see, you know, Grookey here. I really hope that this is the catalyst, because Grookey is a grass monkey in an ice environment. I really want for, maybe Grookey can help with Calyrex, if Calyrex, it's basically the psychic reading lead and people think it's Mew. Or maybe Mew is disguised as Calyrex, we don't know. Mew is a troll, I mean, he was Tapu Koko and Vermilion, for God's sake. And also Lugia. But I hope that Grookey can become Thwacky to some extent, maybe help to plant the seed, the carrot seeds for the steeds. We'll see. But yeah, this shot, you know, it could be the Crown Tundra, it could be Sinnoh, it could be an original place like it was, you know, Cerro Island, that where Mewtwo was. I thought it was going to be Faraway Island from Pokemon Emerald where Mew was, but whatever. The anime can do whatever they want. I'm just giving you the analysis. So, Ash and Go are here seeing something, and Flabebe is still on Go's head, so we'll have to wait to see what will, like, because they want to focus on Flabebe, because, well, technically this one, she never had her own episode. And, well, you see the Florges and whatever. Maybe Go will leave the Flabebe with this gardener in some extent, like, you know, helping with nature more and more, like we did with Duck Trio in Endos Farm. We'll have to wait. And now this! Ash's Dragonite hugging Iris in her champion outfit. Look at the antenna, they are shaped like a heart. This is amazing. But here's the thing. Just because Iris is battling in her champion outfit, it doesn't mean that she's already a champion. Because I don't like the idea that, like, you know, Alder is such an amazing character, and Ash is basically being Alder right now, you know, a champion that it's on a spiritual journey more and more, like what's your goal after your goal is reached. I like to see Ash as Alder Light to some extent, but whatever, like, and you know, the heart motif, because Iris is the girl who can listen to the heart of dragons, so Ryu no Kokoro, we have this here, right? We have this here, guys. And we have Eevee with a pink bandana. So pink bandanas, they are used in Pokemon contests to boost the cuteness of Pokemon. And for those who think, oh, Koharu will do contests because Sinnoh, like how Made It showcases because Auras. Guys, I don't like the idea that Koharu does contests just because she's the girl. Like, this pink bandana will not be the actual from the game. You just say, oh, Eevee's cute. Yeah, okay, whatever. Because we do see more, like, you know, and we see Moltres going, literally going Winged Dragon of Ra. He's actually going Winged Dragon of Ra on this one. Like, it's not, it hits a phoenix. It's an actual phoenix. It's not Ho-Ho, but it's an actual goddamn phoenix, and I love it. Like, you know, and Gary and Go and Ash, and then we see Infernape. We see Infernape, Mach Punch. Look at this Mach Punch. Look at this amazing Mach Punch, you know? Priority. He's literally ready to throw hands at Moltres. Like, Infernape most likely heard the tales of Talonflame, and I'm like, nah, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to do the same. And amazing way to promote, you know, Sinnoh. Sadly, Ash's Torterra has to bite the dust once again. And we have the battle start, and Ash battling Iris in her champion outfit. And Dragon Rush looks amazing! Dragon Rush looks lit! Clean! Look at this! And then, of course, we have, you know, Dracovish biting Dragonite, which means that maybe Iris defeats Ashes. Ash has to call Dracovish, because in today's episode, Journeys 63, we saw Dracovish use Fish's Rend. So, yeah. And after this, we see, you know, the ice clashing. Maybe Dracovish will learn Ice Fang, or it will counter Ice Beam of Iris's Dragonite and use its power on its own. But because this is a battle, like, this is an actual dragon battle. So, Dragonite duel, Ashes loses, he goes for Dracovish, Iris loses, and because she's now in her new champion attire, and of course she has a new hairstyle, Axew cannot hide there, so maybe we can see Fracture or Hexorus. She could have Axorus, but I like to think that she has Fracture, and Fracture defeating Dracovish, it's what leads to Axorus. I don't want for Fracture to be an off-screen Pokemon like how Mace Ivysaur was back in the day. Continue on, like we have this, right? We have all of this Storm in the Crown Tundra-esque place. And it's going to be a very arc of Ash and Go bonding and trusting each other more and more in a dire situation without the cushion of the Institute, because in the Darkest Day they were separated, now they have to work as an actual unit. And that's going to be a great contrast and parallel. This! Everyone is here. Like, not exactly everyone, but we have a Pokemon of at least every generation. We have the Kalos birds, we have Crocodile, Charizard, we have Heracross, we have, like, oh my god, we have, like, at least, we have Oshawott for Legend Arceus, like, Donovan of the Battle Frontier, Bailey for Johto, like, they deliver. They are and it looks like Charizard didn't leave the lab, like, his training in the Charicific Valley is done, like, man. Journeys has the World Championships. I really hope that they follow the example of Battle Frontier. Journeys should have always been a Battle Frontier 2.0. And the continuity, what can I say more? This is amazing. They really delivered today. It's just amazing. It's really great. And Go, you know, having Grookey on his side and Cinderace. And here's the thing, I always said that Go battled Zapdos, that's a bird of Kanto. He caught Suicune, that's the beast of Johto, so the logical step would be a Reggie, and skipping Sinnoh, you know, having a Musketeer of Unova or a Weather Genie. So maybe they are going to bypass that to some extent. To he battles a bird, captures a Johto legendary, he battles another bird, and he's going to capture one legendary, one Reggie. Maybe he captures Regice. It's iffy because, you know, Ash defeated one, but the idea of Go capturing Regice to help Suicune, and maybe Regice battles Articuno in Seafoam Island, because we never saw Seafoam Island, that was a mistranslation. We can see some ice water development here to some extent, maybe. I just don't like how Drizzile is absent because of the overall depression arc. But at least, you know, they are not pulling off a Suicune, where Suicune distrusts humans and the issue is solved in a day. Depression really is something that needs time to be worked around, and I like this new series direction. And I guess that we'll have to wait, guys. We'll have to wait, but I like the idea that, you know, Go needs to realize with, you know, the Regis and Urshifu that I want to capture Mew. He's a mythical. I need to be on my A game here. And maybe he needs to battle Ash more. Maybe he needs to capture stronger Pokemon and actually be more invested in the idea of being a trainer. Like, the kid will not have anything holding him back here. Like the Crown Tundra, exploration and legends and lore and whatever, it's Go. That's for Go. This will be an arc where Ash will help Go, because a Crown Tundra or a Crown Tundra equivalent place is for Go's journey, while for Ash it's the Isle of Armor, and we have Hop and Leon for that. So here's hoping, guys. Here's hoping. Like, you know, we have this, and I do love this segment of Ash having to disguise as an Officer Jenny. It's great. Like in Let's Go games where Pikachu can basically also disguise as an, like, the officer attire. So, and we have, you know, Grookey with also the bandana, and maybe this is going to be like a Bunnelby. Maybe this is going to be a Bunnelby Chespin scenario, because it's also a normal type and a grass type having to do an errand. But I like the idea that it's a Go Pokemon and a Koharu Pokemon having their own time to shine. We'll have to wait. But yeah, we have Grookey, we have Team Rocket. So my idea is that the Grookey Eevee bandana segment, the Mystery Dungeon episode, quote unquote, it's going to be a part 1 of a 2-parter, and Ash with Team Rocket, maybe some car chase with Officer Jen is going to be the second part, and that 2-in-1 will be the episode prior to the actual Project Mew. In regards how long Project Mew takes, I hope that it's more than 4 episodes, honestly at least 5 and 6, and that way when it's actually the plot for the Crown Tundra or the Isle of Armor, they can have 4, but I still don't like the idea that it's, you know, 4 episodes, but the idea of Project Mew being the prequel for them to revisit those places, because with the aircraft, who's to say that they are just going to explore the Crown Tundra, right? I just hope that these guys don't work for Macrocosmos, they are just OCs like Rinto is. I don't want for a Hunter J twist, but the idea of people wanting to capture Mew, I don't know. But then again, if Go wasn't a protagonist, his actions would have been very questionable. They still are, because he treats Pokemon as stickers, tokens, and not as actual characters. Not to hate on the kid, but the way that they treat the kid, but whatever. So yeah, like, here's Team Rocket. No Giovanni, no Mewtwo, no Matori Matrix. Whatever. Like, you know, there's this random Geodude. Maybe it's Skills, maybe it's not. We'll have to wait. But yeah. And Dragonite going with the Dragon Dance. Like, this is amazing. And I guess there's that, you know. And the trailer ends with this. And Go listening to Is It? And then we listen to Mew. And will it be Mew? Will it not be? We have to wait. But yeah, guys, thank you all so much for watching. Don't forget to like, share, comment, subscribe. Comment your ideas as well for Project MEW, ARC, and see you all next time.